Mike Pillow is having a bit of a tough time right now, which means it's time for another episode of Pillow Talk.
God gave me this platform. I already know I'm going to win. China did our vote. Biden and Harris would say, hey, we're here to protect the country, and resign. Mike Lindell's a conspiracy.
But you haven't.
Just forget about the evidence. This was attacked.
So apparently Mike Pillow's having some money problems, which means he's having an auction. So yes, it's being reported that more than 800 items, including equipment from his pillow factory in Minnesota, are up for grabs after his company reported losing more than $100 million in retail sales. Damn, not doing well. All right, so in addition, by the way, to all the wonderful pillow making machinery, you could get your hands on a 2005 Dodge Sprinter van with a cracked windshield, some Apple iMacs, okay, and a stained ottoman. Stained with what? I'm not sure I want to know.
Sexual anarchy?
No, I'm sure none of that. Okay, but I'm just saying, it could be anything.
They call them dumps, big, massive dumps.
Blah. Okay, anyway, so the auction is being held on KBID online auctions, and it's set to close on July 18th, so there is time. You can go and get yourself a piece of Mike Pillow's pillow memorabilia. Fun. Lindell actually told Minnesota television station WCCO that the auction was a response to a change toward a direct-to-consumer business strategy. You know, because nobody will, sell those pillows anymore. Just saying. Lindell added that MyPillow needed to deal with an excess inventory so employees could keep working. Quote, "We have all this retail stuff. The retailers have abandoned us. What are we supposed to do, everybody? Just paperweights there. No, we are auctioning it off," Lindell said on a Facebook stream on Monday. "Before they did this to MyPillow, we were so big. We needed like 4 times the equipment that we had right now to make retail packaging, to make the retail pillows. So my guy said, hey, can we get rid of some of this stuff and sublease part of that building? Which we said, fine." Yes. Fine. Going well. We weren't big. We were so big until I went off the rails and started, saying insane conspiracy theories that were not true. I mean, that's what he should say if he had any sort of sense of self-awareness, any sort of grasp on reality. Is it, in the same world as you and I and most people, the real world? Yeah. But no, of course, it's never going to do that. In fact, in that same live stream on Monday, I've got a fun clip from it. He's going to blame cancel culture.
But the reason Walmart and all them are doing this is because of attack bots and trolls online. Hold it, don't move that thing, please. Attack bots and trolls online on social media that goes after them online, and their managers, their upper management made terrible decisions to remove MyPillow. Does anybody know what happened to Bed Bath & Beyond? Have you looked that up, Brandon? Done. They took this down and made a horrible decision that they made. Now, when they did that, everybody, and when they did that, it was a massive cancellation. You read here. Lindell said in a phone interview Monday, "We lost $100 million from attacks by the box stores, the shopping channels, the shopping network, shopping channels. All of them did cancel culture on us."
There were so many. That was an hour-long live stream, and there were so many golden clips that I wanted to pick out. I just wouldn't have time. The whole show would be Mike Lindell ranting at a computer screen. I think he's talking to somebody, but I couldn't really tell. Okay. They did a cancel culture on us. Yeah, so who would have guessed? that, you know, Mike Pillow's crusade would end up like this. It would end up with him having to basically do a garage sale or yard sale. Okay. Oh, right. Anybody who's not in the Pillow cult, or I should say the Trump cult. But look, here's the thing. Okay. At the end of the day, this is all self-inflicted. Okay. This is what happens when you constantly lie to people and spread insane conspiracy theories. You destroy your own business. You drive it into the ground. It ain't the cancel culture. It's you. It's you. You effed up. You just destroyed your business. Well, like part of it at least. Now, according to the report, by the way, Lindell did not immediately respond to a request on whether he intended to sell off other assets. That's interesting. Now, look, here's the thing. Lindell, he's still got some money. Some. Not for much longer. But so far, still got a little bit left. In fact, back in October, he was still using his private jet. Funny enough, though, that private jet might not be functional for too much longer. He previously told Insider that the plane's door had fallen off while he was loading up on it to travel to a conservative event. Oh my God. Your plane's like literally falling apart. You know what? Hey, you kind of need a door. Just saying, it doesn't sound very safe for travel if you don't have a door on your plane. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. Kind of dangerous. Now, of course, there's other things that he is still spending money on, including trying to build out like a literal social media site for like 12 people. Doesn't make any sense, but he's doing it. He's doing it. So now, that said, when he was asked by the Star Tribune if the pending lawsuits have negatively impacted his sales, he replied, "Of course." Well, yeah, I mean, he's being sued by a lot of people. One of the lowest lawsuits, one of the lowest lawsuits is the $5 million that I talked about previously in the show. From the data analyst that took a look at Lindell's junk data that he claims proves that China attacked us, they invaded us. Like in that live stream, one of the clips that I wasn't able to show you is that he's like, China invaded us. I mean, they attacked our election. I'm like, oh dear God. Like he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know his own talking points. Like it's, again, insanity. But this data analyst proved him wrong, proved that his data was just junk data, didn't prove anything. And so an arbitration court, they said, and these were 3 arbitrators that said, hey, you owe this guy $5 million. You put up this contest and he won your contest and you didn't give him the money. And so, look, he sued. And pretty obvious, this was your contest. He won your contest. You owe him the money. Give him the money. And he's like, no, never. That's the lowest lawsuit. It gets worse from there. Just far worse. In fact, he, referring to that arbitration panel's order, he said the $5 million is the lowest one, adding, I will be vindicated in every single one. I will be vindicated. He says as he rocks back and forth inside of a box on the street. I will be vindicated. I almost feel bad for him, but there's actually people that deserve sympathy, and I'm going to get to those people. But first, he said that I will spend everything I have and sell everything I have if that's what it takes. Lindell told Insider back in December 2021 when referring to his campaign to overturn the 2020 election results. Again, well, he's almost there. He's now gotten to the I'm selling off parts of my business part, and it'll just get worse from there. He's already lost Walmart, Costco, Bed Bath & Beyond, QVC, JCPenney, Wayfair, and even his bank. Not kidding. Minnesota Bank and Trust called him a reputation risk. for obvious reasons. And yet, again, he is spending all this money on his social media platform, Frank Speech. In fact, that's $1 million a month. I do not know how long he's going to be able to keep that up. Probably not for much longer. Let's be fair. Okay. He's not going to be vindicated. He's going to drive his business into the ground and end up broke. I don't really care about him. Again, I said I almost feel bad for him, but still don't. But I do care about workers. I'm a big workers' rights guy. I'm a big pro-worker, working class people. You think those people that are down on the floor making these pillows, do you think they agree with him? Well, it doesn't matter if they agree with him. They shouldn't lose their jobs over this. I mean, if the company goes under, these people are fucked. Through no fault of their own. They're just showing up and going to work while their boss goes and makes an ass out of himself and loses business. And so I want to point that out because that's the real tragedy here. It's not so much, again, Mike Pillow. I don't really give a damn. Yes, he can go broke. He can lose all his money for all I care. But it is the workers at the end of the day who always end up suffering as a result of this, boss's stupid, dumbass shenanigans.